Ladies and gentlemen, graduating Bondies, all those wonderful smiles as we came down and processed, it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to this afternoon's graduation ceremony. I would like first to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet and to pay our respect to their elders, both past and present. This morning, your fellow students from Business, Sustainable Development and Health Sciences were conferred with their degrees. I might add, it was also the first graduation ceremony for the School of Hotel, Resort and Tourism Management. They now leave the university work ready and excellently equipped for their chosen career. It is now your turn. At the conclusion of this ceremony, you will join them ready to embark on the next stage of your journey. Although you are leaving the formal student experience here at Bond, you should never give up on being a student and lifelong learning. Become a student of life, continually learning and growing. Bond has given you an excellent foundation upon which to build your quest for knowledge. The values that were instilled in you, both by your families and here during your time at Bond, will serve you well into the future. We hope that you hold with pride the title that you will bear as a graduate of Bond University. We know you will do us proud, and we are certainly proud of you. At Bond, we are justifiably proud of each and every single graduate. And to inspire you, I hope, I thought I would relay a few stories about some of our recent alumni. A graduate from the Centre for Film, Television and Screen-Based Media just landed a job based in Paris with one of the world's leading independent video games publishers. It is our hope that every single thing that our Bond graduate learned will be relevant in his new and exciting role. This shows that although the university is located in an idyllic corner of southeast Queensland, our reputation spreads far and wide. We are proud of the fact that a number of our film and television graduates go on to significant roles in the motion picture and entertainment industry in Australia and abroad. Our Faculty of Law is recognised as being one of the leading law faculties in this country. During your time here, a team of law students from Bond won first prize in the prestigious International Criminal Court Trial competition conducted in The Hague, achieving success over Utrecht University and Yale University. A great achievement indeed. In addition, the experience of a law student at Bond has been enhanced with the recent completion of the extension to the Legal Skills Building with its state-of-the-art facilities, and we're going to be honoured in a couple of weeks' time for that to be opened by the Governor-General. I'm also delighted to announce that Mr Alan Chan from Singapore has recently generously donated funds to establish the East-West Centre at Bond. The centre will undertake research and comparative studies in the areas of philosophy, economics, politics and international relations. Given the importance of Asia to Australia's future, this is a wonderful addition to the range of dialogues available on Australia's interactions with Asia. As Chancellor, I am absolutely delighted to be here this afternoon to congratulate you personally and to present you with your degree testamenters. Your graduation marks a landmark in each of your careers. Although the ending of one stage of your life, it is the beginning of another, which will open up a vista of wide opportunities. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the honour and privilege to introduce our guest speaker for today, Ms. Margaret Jackson, AC. Quite simply, Margaret is a truly eminent Australian and a leading Australian businessperson. Margaret holds the distinction of being the first woman appointed as chairman of a major Australian public company, namely Qantas. Currently, she is chairman of 2 major listed companies. Not just that, however. Margaret has also been the director of major Australian companies such as BHP, ANZ, Southcorp, Fairfax and Telecom before it became Telstra. In addition, Margaret is an inspiration for a whole generation of women. Margaret also has had a significant involvement in the not-for-profit sector as President of the Australian Volunteers International and as Chairman of the Advisory Board for the Salvation Army Southern Territory. In education, she has been Chairman of the Methodist Ladies' College. In the arts, she was Chairman of Playbox. Margaret holds a bachelor's degree in economics from Monash University and a Master of Business Administration with distinction from the University of Melbourne. Her outstanding contributions to Australian society and, in particular, to commerce and the arts have been recognised by her being made a Companion of the Order of Australia, the highest honour that can be awarded in this country, in 2003. In addition, she was conferred with an honorary doctorate of laws from Monash University, her alma mater, in 2002. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fortunate indeed to have Margaret address us this afternoon.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. From where I stand right now, I think this must be one of the best views in Australia today. I see before me a room full of achievers, people who set high goals for themselves, who have dealt with personal challenges along the way. Each of you graduating today can take great pride in your achievement. Well done to all of you. It takes a lot to get to this point, and around the rest of the room I see the personal support system, the mums, the dads, the husbands and wives, brothers, sisters, friends and children, an infrastructure of love, sacrifice and enduring support. And behind me, the academic staff, teachers who have encouraged learning and imparted knowledge. They have changed the lives of those who have passed through Bond University in the past and helped all of you who are graduating today. There are about 200 graduates from the faculties of Humanities and Social Sciences and Law receiving awards today. Such commitment to quality is an outstanding achievement for each graduate and must be a source of rejoicing for us all. And Bond University itself, a vital and unique Australian institution in a free society, one of the intellectual nerve centres of our nation, a place which unashamedly encourages excellence. In life beyond university, you move beyond these sources of support. The world changes and challenges you as an individual. You will need to draw upon all of your resources, the values you grew up with in your families, the skills you have developed through your education, and yet you'll still be confronted by things you don't understand, and you'll need a certain courage to stand up to them. I'm reminded of myself sitting in my university graduating hall about 35 years ago. I was excited by life and I wondered what it would bring. And looking back, I can see the things that made a difference in my life. I always invested and built skills for tomorrow, not just for today. I tried to anticipate change and prepare myself for it, and I always contributed to my community. I helped those who followed me, just as I had learnt from those who came before me. And I have found that the learning never stops. Learning and living go together. Our lives are changed by our learning, and our learning is shaped by our life situation. Each lends support to the other. Each dignifies and civilises the other. So as you go out into the world, remember this: the golden opportunity you are seeking is in yourself. It is not in your environment, it is not in luck or chance or the help of others. It is in yourself alone. Inside everyone is a special you. Go find it, live it, be it. The world is changing, and every day there's something new to deal with. New challenges, new opportunities, new knowledge, new science and technology, new ideas. You will need to embrace that change, anticipate it, prepare for it, and be adaptable to survive as change occurs. Sometimes things go wrong, and the universe can make you feel very small indeed. This is proven time and time again over the last month by the floods, the cyclone, and the fires that Mother Nature has thrown at our country, and most significantly to those here in Queensland. Now, all of these challenges will show that each of us has a tremendous capacity to make a difference. Find that special you. Understand your own special gifts and that you can change the world. A few weeks ago, a close friend of mine, Simon McKeon, was made Australian of the Year. And about 10 years ago, Simon was diagnosed with MS, which is not how he expected his life was going to unfold. Simon could have retired, but instead he went to part-time in the corporate world and became a working crusader for the philanthropic sector. Along the way, also managed to hold the world's speed sailing record for 11 years. Simon is a great role model and has never stopped making a difference. So as you make the most of your own life, acquiring further knowledge and wisdom, you will have a greater opportunity to help those that follow you. And I can say without hesitation that effort spent in constructively and sensitively helping people less fortunate than yourself will bring you great personal rewards. And let me again congratulate all today's graduates on this achievement. Today is a day for heartfelt celebration. Each of you has broadened your base for life during your time here at Bond, building on your times at school and all of you have learnt from your families. So whether success for you lies in material, social or spiritual achievement, you now have the means to make the choices that will bring success to you. You're on the path of finding, creating and fulfilling the special you. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Long may you all dream, long may you believe, and most of all, may you all achieve your dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Margaret, for those wonderful words of inspiration and challenge. The challenge to live your dreams, to find that special you in a world where inevitably you have to manage change. Margaret spoke about that very special Australian, the Australian of the Year, Simon McKeon. But equally, Margaret's life is an inspiration. It has been a life of giving back to the community in so many ways. She challenges you. I know that you will be equal to the challenge as well. Can you join me again in thanking Margaret?
Chancellor, I present to you a member of the academic staff who is one of the joint recipients of the 2010 Bond University's Vice-Chancellor's Award for Teaching. This award is made annually in recognition of exceptional performance and achievement. The criteria on which the award for academic teaching excellence are made relate to teaching and learning initiatives and performance, and the use of appropriate learning resources, including information and communication technologies. Recipients receive, in addition to the award, a financial grant which they are able to use to fund activities relating to their teaching. One of the joint recipients, and the other one was announced from the Faculty of Business this morning, one of the joint recipients of this prestigious award for 2010 is Assistant Professor Louise Parsons from the Faculty of Law. Would all candidates for degrees please stand? Chancellor, I present the following graduands who are in attendance today for admission to awards of Bond University. From the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, 98 graduands, and from the Faculty of Law, 77 graduands. I certify that the graduands have satisfied the requirements for admission to the awards for which they are being presented.
With the authority of Council, I hereby admit you to the awards for which you have qualified. I also admit to their awards those candidates listed in the graduation program who are unable to be here today.
Please be seated, the rest of you. Thank you.
I now ask the Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences to present his graduates.
Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduates. For the associate degree, Lauren Alexandra Appleby. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Brent Barr. Celia Mélanie Campanet. Chi Lap Chia. Dan Li Chua. Jordan Fanning. Nicole Mary Hall. Marion Elizabeth Pond. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English as an International Language, Lu. Bianca Jessica Di Fidi. Jessica Helen O'Dea. Victoria Ella Phillips. Kate Emily Tanner. Anna Christina Schanberg. Madeline Arnold. Courtney Elizabeth Bruff. Samantha Lee Drysdale. Ashley Hipwood. Jessica Cosman. Michael Martin. Michelle Mako Raymond. Rimjim Srivastava. Montana Rose Williams. Courtney Elizabeth Bruff. Degree of Bachelor of Film and Television, Shane Michael Anderson. Nils Elif Bremdahl. Jackson Finter. Alexandra Saskia Eve Gibson. Nathan David Hamilton. Mason Daniel Hoffman. Liang Hong. Jacques Desmond Joubert. Simon John Trevorrow. Sebit Atem Ajang. Yasmin Al-Mahdi. Timothy Denning. Lauren Breege McCann. Mikkel Marie Pratt. Elizabeth Ann Thirlwell. Ellen Williams. For the degree of International Relations Business, Alexander Mark Apostolopoulos. Charlotte Deans. Lauren Lee Ferguson. Felice Erin Hill. Mahi Jen. Sally Kate Bradford Tucker. The degree of Bachelor of International Relations Business and the Bachelor of Business, Tessa Grace Cochran. For the Bachelor of Journalism, Tiffany Marie Eastland. June Hio. Hayley Ann Frances Hebers. Hibers. Christy Ann Lastell. Morgan Courtney Reardon. Emma Catherine Tors. A Bachelor of Multimedia Design and Advertising, Brittany May Jones. Bachelor of Multimedia Design Production, Claire Julie Corker. Jenna Marie Rogers. The Bachelor of Social Sciences, Amy Elizabeth Cook. Mahi Jen. Bachelor of Social Science Criminology, Candice Ferris. Susanna Grace Cinnamon. Daniela Solokovic. For the Bachelor of Social Science Criminology and the Bachelor of Social Science Psychology, Marika Elizabeth Taverne. The Bachelor of Social Science Psychology, Amanda Anne-Louise Fogarty. Nargis Jalali. Mia Ann Lumley. Bianca Middleton. For the Bachelor of Social Science Honours, Second Class Division B, Selina Catherine Bradbury. And the Bachelor of Social Sciences Psychology Honours, Second Class Division A, Eva Knies. Bachelor of Social Science Psychology with First Class Honours, Samantha Faw. The Graduate Diploma of Psychology, Lawrence Rasmus Botha. And for the Postgraduate Diploma in Counselling, Renee Erica Hoare. The Postgraduate Diploma of Psychology, Yuka Akaboshi. And Brooke Fielke. Alexandra Elizabeth McNally. Lauren Louise McNay. David Lyle Basil Reed. Evelyn Elizabeth So. Deborah Uchas. For the Master of Arts by Coursework, Basil Lim. And the Master of Arts in TESOL, Tamonwan Patamanun. Gail Rowland. Yan Young. For the Master of Communication Advertising, Eva Majata Kainanen. The Master of Communication Business, Alexandra Bailey Erickson. Soraya Clements. The Master of Communication in Corporate Communication, Stephanie Kuzelitz. The Master of Criminology, Samantha Jane Haig. Michael Anthony Nielsen. Marc-Andre Renton. For the Master of Journalism, Abdullah Al-Shanfa. Reginald Ritendra Dutt. Natalie Elizabeth Waite. For the Master of Psychology Clinical, Margot Ellen Crowther. Natalie Ann Slecht. Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the discipline of Criminology, Claire Ferguson. Claire's thesis was entitled The Defects of the Situation, a Typology of Staged Crime Scenes. She examined 141 homicide cases from Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom and the United States. And a staged crime scene is one which involves the deliberate alteration of the physical evidence by the offender in an effort to simulate events that did not occur for the purpose of misleading authorities. Claire's research was the first empirical study to examine a large international sample with advanced methodologies in order to determine elements common amongst these crimes, victim and perpetrator characteristics and motivations. The goal was to identify red flags which would allow forensic pathologists, police, medical examiners and legal professionals to determine when these behaviours are present at death scenes. After submitting her thesis in September, Claire received excellent feedback from her examiners, including 3 recommendations that no edits were necessary to the thesis. The forensic criminologist, Emeritus Professor Daniel Kennedy, remarked that the project made a significant contribution to criminological knowledge, as the issues covered have great importance to resolving homicide cases, yet have not been addressed sufficiently previously. And the John Hardy Achievement Medal, named for the first Dean of Humanities in the history of Bond University, Professor John Hardy, is awarded to Sarah Shah. This medal is issued to the highest achieving undergraduate student for the previous year, that's 2010. And Sarah Shah completed a Bachelor of Social Sciences in Psychology, graduating in June 2010, and in a degree program containing 24 subjects, Sarah attained 2 distinctions and 22 high distinctions. She received 8 first-in-class awards and appeared on the Vice-Chancellor's list for academic excellence across 5 semesters. She finished with a grade point average of 3.917 and a cumulative percentage average of 89. Sarah is a high achiever and an exemplary student. She's currently taking a break from study, but she intends to pursue an honours degree in psychology. It gives me great pleasure to present the John Hardy Achievement Medal for 2010 to Sarah Shah on behalf of our faculty.
I now ask the Dean of the Faculty of Law to present her graduates.
Chancellor, I have the pleasure in presenting to you the following graduates from the Faculty of Law. For the award of Bachelor of Business Law, Kin Yo Wang. For the award of Bachelor of Laws, Jasveen Mofia Ali. Siobhan Marie Allison. Ainsley Renata Amor. Alexander Mark Apistolopoulos. James Browning. Mitchell Raymond Byrne. Michael Cicchetti. Amy Elizabeth Cook. Zenas Etihad. Jordan Kayla Fanning. Lauren Lee Ferguson. Larissa Nicoletta Funk. Rishal Dadi Hadzalak. John Allen Hall. Nicole Mary Hall. Ryan David Heckscher. Christopher Ryan Hoffman. Nicolee Lamilla. Leanne McCormick. Leon James McPaul. Rosanna Jane Miller. Nicole Lee Munro. Teresa Muzinda. Liam Gustav O'Reilly. Michael Marie Pratt. Ben Riley. Larissa Ryan Angel. Ivan Sayed. Jack Vivian Scott. Natasha Cito. Ria Arabella Rose Stenning. Manucha Ashkan Tai. Ben Miller Waldeck. Bethany Joy Wright. For the award of Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Business, Navin Raj Kiriburaja. Jonathan Peter Lobo. For the award of Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Commerce, Koshi Ozawa. Jerry Pangestu. For the award of Bachelor of Laws, Second Class Honours, Division B, Madeline Kate Koga. Jacqueline Mary Fernley. James Lovell. Lauren Brigitte McCann. Terry Simone Smith. Sally Kate Radford Tucker. For the award of Bachelor of Laws, Second Class Honours, Division B, and Bachelor of Commerce, Jordan Bynes. Timothy Alexander Williamson. For the award of Bachelor of Laws, Second Class Honours, Division A, Yasmin Al-Mahdi. Charlotte Deans. For the award of Bachelor of Laws, Second Class Honours, Division A, and Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Jamie Marie Wolbers. For the award of Bachelor of Laws with First Class Honours, Marion Elizabeth Pond. Alexander William Smith. For the award of Juris Doctor, Shannon Durno. Andra Anescu. Filipina Encebella. Adil Keshwani. Alikos Kyriakidis. John Pizek. Alison Margaret Piper. Anjali Rebello. Christina Elizabeth Wardwa. Hualin Zhang. For the award of Juris Doctor with Second Class Honours, Division B, Reza Giselle Blanco. Danica Francis. Ashley Rose Gillespie. Giuseppina Carmela Guglielmucci. Sarah Jane Ellen Johnson. Lorianne Liu. Zara Natu. For the award of Juris Doctor with Second Class Honours, Division A, Michael John Cole. Lauren Elizabeth Jones. Julie Kizimchuk. Edwina Louise Thomas. For the award of Juris Doctor with First Class Honours, Deanna Irene Bronowicki. For the award of Master of Laws, Reena Singh Dhaliwal. Carla Erica Herrera Medina. For the award of Master of Laws, Corporate and Commercial Law, David Kappa. Chancellor, I have great pleasure in presenting to you Josephine Louise Cleary for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Cleary's thesis was titled The Evolution of the Regulation Governing Superannuation Funds since 1936. Dr. Cleary's thesis examines comprehensively, for the first time in Australia, the evolution of the regulation governing superannuation funds since 1936. It examines measures to encourage people to save for their retirement, the protection of members' benefits, and measures making trustees accountable for their responsibilities. It concludes that the cases and regulation over the decades have indeed delivered the policy intent, contrary to some of the views expressed in the recent federal government Cooper Review into governance, efficiency, structure and operation of Australia's superannuation system. The thesis is meritorious not simply for its critical analysis of the evolution of the law through legislation and cases, but also because it painstakingly brings together the historical record of that evolution. Dr. Cleary has gathered and referenced significant historical material that would very soon have been lost altogether. Her thesis was described by one examiner as quite outstanding from the point of view of depth of research and critical reasoning. The examiner also said that it would have an impact both in Australia and internationally, in those countries seeking to follow Australia's example. Dr. Cleary was supervised by Professor Duncan Bentley from Curtin University, an adjunct professor at Bond University, and Emeritus Professor John Farrer from Bond University. Chancellor, Dr. Josephine Cleary. Chancellor, the John F. Carney Law Gold Medal, donated by Dr. John Carney AMQC, is awarded in February each year to a law student who has fulfilled the requirements for graduation in the preceding calendar year. Students are judged across their 20 best law subjects, and the student with the highest average is awarded the medal. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Ashley Claire Light is the top performing student in law. Unfortunately, Ashley is unable to join us here today. However, I would like to briefly highlight Ashley's fine achievements while studying at Bond. Ashley commenced her studies at Bond in May 2008 and was enrolled in the Juris Doctor degree. Ashley was an outstanding student, achieving a place on the Vice-Chancellor's list for academic excellence 6 times during her degree program. Ashley also received 10 first-in-class prizes throughout her law degree. Ashley was also a member of the International Criminal Court Trial Competition team that competed in The Hague in 2010. The team placed 5th out of 21 teams, which success was due in no small part to Ashley, who won Best Defence Counsel and Best Speaker of the entire competition. So outstanding was her performance that she was offered an internship at the International Criminal Court at The Hague. Since graduating in September 2010, Ashley has taken up an opportunity with multinational law firm Norton Rose. I'm therefore very pleased, Chancellor, to announce Ashley Claire Light as the winner of this year's John F. Carney Law Gold Medal.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor and President to read the Bond University charge to the graduates.
Would all graduates please stand? I charge you as graduates of Bond University to demonstrate at all times the highest moral and ethical standards, to apply and to continue to extend your learning to the benefit of society, to strive through your actions to promote the universal worth of all peoples, to pursue the highest standards in all of your endeavours, so that in fulfilling your personal goals and human responsibilities, you add to the standing of your university, and to support and uphold your university and its alumni through engagement with the Bond Alumni Organisation and through your personal commitment. Thank you. Please be seated.
I am now pleased to invite Alexander Smith to make a valedictory statement on behalf of his fellow graduates. Alex has graduated today with a first in law and is also finishing off his Bachelor of International Relations degree this semester. Alex has made a singular contribution to student life and the student experience at Bond. His list of achievements while at Bond is impressive and includes Queensland Grand Finalist in Student in Free Enterprise, Treasurer, Humanities Students Association, Cultural Clubs and Societies Director, Bond University Students Association, President, Bond University Student Association, Convener, Bond Disabled Children's Holiday Camp, Chair, Student Philanthropy Council, and many other achievements as well. In each of these capacities, Alex has excelled. The Disabled Children's Holiday Camp deserves special mention as it was entirely a student initiative led by Alex. The concept was to provide an opportunity to spend several days at Bond for disabled youngsters, a number of whom were intellectually disabled. The objective was to give these children a special experience and to give their parents a bit of a break. The planning for these events was executed exceptionally well, with theme park sponsorship negotiated by Alex and his team to enrich the program. He ran it for 3 years, and each December after examinations concluded, and was helped by a group of other Bond students who gave up their time to buddy with each of the children, to provide the necessary level of supervision and to ensure the experience was that very special experience they wanted for them. We are very proud of Alex for his achievements, both academically as demonstrated by his first-in-law, but equally and in some ways even more so for his outstanding contribution to the Bond student community. May I introduce Alex Smith.
Chancellor Nugent, Vice-Chancellor Robert Stable, academic staff, members and friends of the university, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, a very warm good afternoon to my fellow graduates. I rise this afternoon to give this address with a great deal of pleasure and a good deal of humility, for I stand here today knowing that I graduate this afternoon amongst an outstanding cohort of students. Today truly is a day of celebration, an opportunity for us all to share in that which we have achieved. Each of us have studied long and hard for our degrees, and although it may have seemed like a long time coming for some of us, our graduation day is testimony to the fact that we have all truly accomplished big things during our time here at Bond. There are really many things which make this Australian university unique, but it is our enduring ability to achieve great things as a community that differentiates us and the experience we have shared as students. I'm sure that there are many stories that could be told from this cohort here this afternoon. For even as I look around at my peers this afternoon, I know that as students we have excelled not only with our studies, but we have also played an active role in shaping and adding to the remarkable student experience that we have all been fortunate enough to have been exposed to here at Bond. I know that many of you have played vital roles in contributing towards our wonderful cultural and sporting clubs and societies. You've engaged in student politics and have represented your peers. There are successful mooters, debaters and athletes who have given so much towards making this university the place it is today. So this afternoon, let us not only celebrate and reflect on our academic accomplishments, as we should also be very proud of the small contribution that we have made towards shaping the Bond story. And we should remember that whilst our journeys have been singular, our experience as students has truly been shared. I believe that graduation day is a time not only to celebrate the past and what we have achieved, but as we progress to the next stage in our lives, we would do well to look onward to consider what the future may hold for us. As we stand here as a graduating cohort on the threshold of what is sometimes called real life, we recognise that we have come so far, we have achieved so much, but we must also be aware that we could not possibly have done this on our own. Let us never forget that we would not be sitting here today without many of the people who have worked hard to help get this done. Our success today is a testimony not only to our own hard work, but particularly to the significant time and effort that the wonderful academic staff have invested into each of us. We're extraordinarily fortunate at Bond to have a faculty who not only take an interest in our education, but who are consistently willing to sacrifice so much to ensure that we are given every opportunity to succeed. To all the academic staff, we are grateful for the patience you have shown and the dedication that you have made towards helping us achieve our goals. Each of us will have been impacted by particular lecturers or tutors, and I encourage my peers to join me in thanking them individually at the end of this ceremony, but I also ask them to join me now in thanking them as a collective group. I would also like to take this opportunity to recognise our university's administrators. We're very fortunate to have a leadership team here at Bond that continues to challenge and push our community to reach for new and greater heights. Yet at the focus of it all remains a commitment to ensuring that our university's core values remain strong and that the experience of our students goes from strength to strength. Integrity defines their leadership within this community, and we are grateful for everything that they have done to ensure that we sit before them as graduates here today. We thank you all. But my final vote of thanks is reserved for those to whom we probably owe the greatest debt of gratitude. And I'm confident that my experience and sentiment is reflected in my peers when I say that our parents and families have been an incalculable source of strength and support throughout our time of study. We are grateful for what you have sacrificed to ensure that we are given the best opportunity to succeed in life. And once again, I ask my fellow graduates to join me now in thanking you all. I believe that the reputation of a university depends not on the number of its students, nor the splendour of its buildings, but on the quality of its members and the nature of its contribution that it makes to learning. After almost 23 years of educating students, through the best of times and even the most challenging of hours, Bond University and this community have shown that we are capable of achieving big things. Our path has always been one of innovation, creativity, and of leadership. So as we leave here today, let us reflect these values, attributes which we all share, and move forward to engage with the Australian and international marketplace. In many ways, our journey with Bond has not come to an end. Perhaps we've just turned a new corner. But what we achieve in the future will reflect not only on us, but also on where we have come from. We would do well to remember that the true value of our degrees cannot be calculated by a line at the bottom of our tuition statement, but rather it will be defined by how the academic seal affixed atop of your graduation certificate is perceived. And for that, we are, and always will be, ultimately responsible. So let us play our part in shaping that legacy, not only for our own benefit, but also for that of generations of students yet to come. In this way, we as graduates are ultimately destined to become the real trustees of this unique Australian university, a university of which we should all be most proud to graduate from this afternoon. We've had a very comparatively brief, but very proud history of having an active and engaged alumni body. Knowingly or not, throughout our time here, we have been the beneficiaries of that legacy through the networking events that we have attended, the internship placements that we have completed, and the facilities that we have enjoyed, all of which have only been made possible through the philanthropy and engagement of others. And so even though we prepare to leave Bond this afternoon, we do so knowing that we still have a role to play. Like those who have come before us, it remains our challenge to continue to engage with our university and to give as we can of our time, our effort, and to share of our success throughout the years ahead. It's inevitable that our world will continue to grow and change over the years, and so too must we as graduates grow and change with it. Even though we celebrate this afternoon, we know that the challenges that tomorrow will bring will be some of the greatest that we face in our lifetime. The world is a rapidly changing place, the competition for jobs is real, and the marketplace is still fragile. But it is because that we understand the enormity of the tasks that lie ahead that we are reminded that the future is not a gift, it's an achievement of which we should be very proud. But this university has shown us time and time again that we can achieve big things. And in the middle of difficulty can lie opportunity. Because what we have already achieved should give us hope for what we can and must achieve tomorrow. To steal a line from Barack Obama as he told his people a few weeks ago, that the future is ours to win. And I say that the same is true for us here this afternoon. But to get there, we cannot just stand still. Now it's our turn, and what comes of this moment is truly up to us. Knowing that we enter the real world as individuals who have been extended the privilege of a first-class education should give us reason to believe that our future is hopeful, that our journey will go forward, and as graduates of Bond University, we can and will achieve big things. In an age when money and financial success too often triumphs over ethical conduct, it should serve to us as a reminder that no matter who we are or where we come from, that we can be a part of something more consequential. For there is a temptation before us to not only pursue the easy and familiar paths of personal ambition and financial success, which are so often grandly spread before the people who have the privilege of a tertiary education. But I believe at Bond that we have never been taught to measure progress or success by these yardsticks alone. After all, how much more do you have to offer? As a graduate of Bond University, how likely it is that you will have the ability to touch other people's lives. Your intelligence, your capacity for hard work, the education that you have earned and received stands as a testimony to your unique status, and with it, the unique responsibility that you have. That is our privilege, and that is our burden of responsibility to bear. But I believe that this shouldn't discourage us. It should challenge us. It should challenge us throughout our careers to use our talents and education to raise our voices on behalf of those who cannot be heard, to identify not only with the successful, but also with the powerless members of our society, and to work to build within ourselves a capacity to imagine life in the shoes of those who do not have our advantages. For then it will not only be our proud families and our professors who will celebrate our existence, but the thousands of people whose reality that we too can help to change. Few of us will have the chance to actually change history itself, but each of us will have the ability to change a small portion of events. And ultimately, we should come to define ourselves not only through what we say and what we do, but importantly through our convictions and what we stand for. So as a cohort, I challenge us to let our expectations and perceptions shift towards focusing not only on what we can achieve for ourselves and our families, but to also consider what difference and what contribution we can make throughout our careers and our lives as graduates of Bond University. And whilst we celebrate this afternoon, let us remember that whilst we have each achieved a great accomplishment today, our graduation from Bond in and of itself is not the end that we seek. It is only the chance to make a difference, the chance to be successful, and a chance for us to accomplish big things. The rest is truly up to us. So let us ask ourselves this today. If we are fortunate enough to meet again in 10, 20 or 30 years' time, then what changes will we see? What progress will we have made? And if we come to judge ourselves on the effort that we have contributed, then let us measure the extent to which our ideals and our goals have shaped our future. Well, today is the beginning of our chance to answer that call. Congratulations to all of you on your success. I sincerely wish you all the health and happiness that life can offer, and I challenge you to take hold of the opportunity that our university and our education has given to us. So dare to do your best, because we too can do big things. I'll see you in the real world. Thank you and goodbye.
Alex, what can we say other than thank you? The challenge you've laid down, the challenge to achieve big things. The future is definitely, as Alex says, all of yours to win. Each of you, as Alex has said, represents the Bond spirit. You are our past, you are our future. You have a role to play, not just in shaping Bond's history, but in shaping the communities in which each of you choose to live, work and contribute we know you will. Can I ask you once again to join me in thanking Alex for his inspirational speech. I would normally ask the students to join with me in thanking the faculty and the families. Alex has done that in his own inimitable way, far more eloquently than I ever could. But let me, at least, say thank you to everyone, the faculty and the families who have contributed so much to your success along the way. We know that they will be an immutable part of your journey and you will stay in touch. Finally, I offer each of you, the graduates of the university, my own personal congratulations and best wishes for rich and fulfilling careers that truly do make a difference. As you leave us, stay in touch. Wherever you are in the world, you will find a Bond alumni network not too far away. I encourage you to join, become involved and make a difference. I now formally close this afternoon's ceremony and invite our valedictorian and our new graduates to join me in the procession. And unfortunately, to finish on the mundane, everyone is invited to Don's Tavern to join us for tea, where the celebrations will continue. The students need no directions to Don's Tavern. For those of you who perhaps have not had the joy of this venue hitherto, it is directly underneath this hall. Thank you for joining us. Have a great, wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful life.